All right, y'all. I wouldn't be the GOAT of Nikke content creation if I didn't do this video. Well, I mean, am I the GOAT? Let me know. I don't think so. But anyways, we are doing a showcase on everybody's, I guess, least favorite SR. I mean, a lot of people wanted this character to be like an SSR. And honestly, I just don't think, like, if you want to be honest, it's going to be more of a rant video because I am getting sick and tired of Nikke, right, with their SRs. Long story short, they have not dropped an SS or an SR collab character in about 2 years that has not been a burst 140-second cooldown character. And my whole point is, what is the point of these SR characters? Like, I love them just because it's like, it's still a collab character, right? At the end of the day, if you're not playing Nikke during these times, you're not gonna have this character, right? Now, my thing is, if we break down all the abnormal characters we've gotten, or heck, let's just go SR rarity if I can do that. I don't think I can. What is that? Burst 1, 2, burst 1, 2. Okay, we're gonna go burst 1 and 2, right? Every single one of them, I think, besides Himeno, is a 40-second cooldown character. Sakura, 40-second cooldown character. Lily, 40-second cooldown character. Claire, 40-second cooldown character. Pascal, 40-second cooldown character. Misato, 40-second cooldown character. Himeno is a 20-second cooldown, and I think Ram is also a she's a 40-second, but depending if you have like somebody from her squad, so like one of these characters, then she is a 20-second, right? That was her thing. And then obviously these are SSRs. But my whole point is, like, these SR characters are always 40-second characters, and it's like, what is the genuine point of these characters? And yes, if you're wondering, I do have my dupes for Lily. I just haven't said that. But my genuine, honest to God question is, what is the point of these characters? What is their purpose? They're not only bad, but they're 40-second cooldown. So what that means is you have to use them with someone else. But we're gonna be testing this character out. Basically what this character does is, I'm not even gonna level up her skills because it's just not worth it. But after she lands 3 full charge attacks, 2 allies with the highest final attack will basically get healed. 1% of the caster's final max HP as HP. This character has 2 million HP, so 1% of that is like about what, 20k, I think. And that could be a lot higher. I'm just not gonna level up this skill. Like I would, but I'm just not going to waste materials. Activates when using burst skill, affects all allies. She actually generates a shield, which is cool. Like, that's good, I feel like, to generate a shield. But the only thing is, it's when you use her burst skill. So it's every other burst rotation, right? That's the problem. It's every other burst rotation. And then it says, affects all allies, recovers 40% of the caster's final max HP as HP, and then removes 1 debuff. That's just a flat out heal. This character is not going to be good whatsoever, like, genuinely. And could she have been good? Probably not. I think the actual best SR character was Lily, from these collabs. She gave an attack buff, she recovered cover HP and rebuilt cover HP with these insane attack buffs. These are crazy, right? Like, she was giving, it was one random ally, sure, but it was still quite crazy, right? Another good one, I feel like, you know, your boy, Ram was pretty good, right? But you do need her with the other squads. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and try out everyone's favorite character, Claire, and see what this is about. All right, y'all, this is the team I'm going in with. We need another burst 1. I'm just gonna go with Monstrous Trio, Rappy, this character. I really just don't like this character. And it's not like, one, I don't have a connection to Resident Evil. I never played the games. And they didn't expect the collab to come out, so we didn't get to play for the live. I mean, her burst skill animation is atrocious as well. For all 3 of them. Jill, but look at the heals, I guess, like, after 3 normal attack for full charges. Where's the heal? Or is it to the ally with the highest attack? So probably go to her. So that 12k we're seeing is from, okay, well, that's Helm now. Like, is she doing anything? Oh, not even healing us, bro. What am I showcasing right now, bro? What am I showcasing? Like, what am I actually showcasing? The Monstrous Trio with an addition? And let me make this a rant video, bro, because I am getting annoyed with this. I am getting annoyed. And you guys can't, y'all are about to witness a valid crash out, bro. What is Nikke's problem with these SRs? And why do we have to wait until anniversary for it to be an SSR free character? right? Like, I'm not being funny. We don't have collabs every other week. We get a collab 2-3 times maximum a month. I mean, not a month, 2-3 maximum times a year. Why are they constantly giving SR characters that they're not good, right? The SR characters are supposed to be for the free-to-play players who maybe just don't have the currency, or like, okay, you know what? Maybe the SR characters are supposed to be like, how do I word this? It's maybe the SR characters are supposed to be a way to like kind of like a trophy, right? It's kind of a way to give all players something to let them know that they were at least a part of that collab, or at least to have one thing for free part of these collabs. Maybe we're not supposed to look at it like, why are they always giving us bad SR characters? Because at the end of the day, no matter how, like, even if these SR characters were 20 seconds, you're not using any of these SR characters over an SSR. SSR characters are just built different compared to SRs. It's leagues. There's leagues to it, right? There's only 2 SR characters that are contenders, and it's honestly just what's her name? Anise and N102. Those are the only 2 that are somewhat usable in today's meta, and that's if you just don't have everybody, or enough burst ones, or if you're doing PvP. You know what I'm saying? My whole point is, I don't really think that they should be dropping these SR characters, especially since they have no problem dropping 3 collab characters and then an SR character like they did with Evangelion. It really is no trouble for them to give a free SSR. And I think this is one of the things, like I'm today, for example, right? Today, this is where, like, and I'm not trying to come after community, right? But earlier today, I read a comment where basically one of my viewers said, you know, they're done with watching Nikke YouTubers and they're done with playing Nikke because obviously now the event is gone and Nikke didn't say or change anything about the Rouge Gotcha costume skin, right? Honestly, I'm not gonna judge somebody. It's a bit silly to me, but I don't care. Right? My whole point is, like, I feel like we complain about the wrong things. Like, we need to complain about, like, SRs, these SR characters. At least, the very least they could do is make them a 20-second cooldown character, right? And I'm not trying to sit there and say, let's rally up right now and complain to Nikke. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I'm saying, like, this is one of these situations where I feel like, you know, if we complained for the right things, maybe it would have been happened. Like, it would have been changed a long time ago, right? Usually when I do see the community complain, and sometimes I'm a part of it, I don't know, sometimes I am. When I usually see community complain, it's always about the stuff that are just not really that important compared to like the stuff that are so important. Now, obviously, like, is it really that important if we get an SSR version of a free SSR version of a collab character? Not necessarily, but not only does it help out players, right? Because at the end of the day, just because you've been playing for 3 years, just because I've been playing for 3 years, just because the next person's been playing for 3 years, it doesn't change the fact that there's still people playing this game, coming to this game every day. We have a new player playing Nikke every single day, and they're still under the 160 wall, right? For people like us, the 160 wall has been dead and buried for years, where there's other people who still have to get through it. And I feel like situations like this, especially when they're coming into these games for these collab characters, they should be getting some type of free SSR character. I don't think, I respect the fact that Nikke is really improved, right? I really do. They've given us like 2 free multis for this collab. I hope they do that every single collab. 2 free multis for the collab, because we don't get enough currency. We don't get enough currency in this game for 2 banners. We just don't. You cannot have an event that lasts 3 weeks and then we only get 1 multi for 2 banners. It just doesn't work like that. So I like how they gave us 2 multis at the very least for this collab. But my whole point is, like, literally, I think this whole situation with these SR characters has to change. Like, it's supposed to be a clear showcase, but I just don't even know how to, like, what am I supposed to showcase? What am I supposed to showcase with this character? 10-10 or overload gear to show her you what? Her giving a shield? Like, I don't know, bro. You guys let me know what you think about Claire, even though y'all didn't see nothing. Like, I don't know. Just click this video. Freaking, oh, the Claire showcase goes crazy. You guys seen her burst skill animation, but there's not much more you can see from her, bro. And let me know, is my valid? Is my crash valid? Do I have a valid crash out? I don't know, bro. I'm just sick and tired of the SRs. I'm actually sick and tired of this disrespect. The very least you could do is make them a 20-second character, bro. Bro, sorry. I'm out, bro. It's your boy Zxous. I love you guys. I'm out. Bye.